Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Strange Origins podcast. This is episode 50.
Hey, the fucking finally
Half a
the big
century.
50. Holy shit!
Just
It was
imagine the
old,
party
man.
hats. Because we forgot.
Yeah, exactly. The imaginary fucking party hats. But yeah, fucking hell,
Was this
man.
like a year and a half, year and a bit more now, been doing this?
Yeah, it's
Feels bad, man.
honestly surreal. Like every night, like it's really surreal
Yeah.
to having like 50 episodes done. Like it's pretty mad. I'm
And
not
it,
gonna
and it
lie.
has got into like a routine now as well, where it's like even today I was thinking, oh, I've got to get home and do the podcast, that sort of stuff. Like, not in a bad way, but
Yeah.
like sort of like, I need to do it. Like, it has to be
Yeah,
done.
yeah.
I mean, obviously this is a day late as well. Because
Yeah, I mean you're busy. You're
I was
work and stuff
busy.
too,
I
man,
was
so-
at work and I went to see Shang-Chi.
Ooh. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I won't.
Lucky man.
I won't be spoiling anything just before anyone clicks off. But what a fucking film, though. That's all I'll
Yeah.
say. Like, holy shit, man. You don't understand.
The reason why I have high hopes for this, right?
Mm.
Honestly, is because it's directed by a Chinese, Asian director. Sorry,
Yeah. Isn't she like Academy Award winning? I think as well.
I think it's a he.
Is it? Oh, I'm thinking of
I
another
think it's
different
okay.
film, but I thought he
Yeah.
was Academy Award winning. I
Yeah,
can't remember. But honestly, like, it was very good. Like, I went to see it. We went to see it in IMAX as well, because
oh, big
I-
boy screen.
I mean, to be fair, it was around the time where we had to go anyway, so I was like, fuck it, let's just go IMAX. It's like £2 extra,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But it's worth it. I would say go and watch it on IMAX, because you can watch it at home, right?
Yeah.
Through
Which
your
is
perfectly
IMAX.
legal websites. But like, honestly, just experience this in IMAX. Trust me, you'll thank me later. Like, honestly, because when I went to see it, like, the fight
Yeah.
scenes alone, man, oh my god, I
There you
literally, like, to me, it reminded me of old Jackie Chan films.
Lovely.
Like,
Yes.
And the stunt work by this guy, I don't even know his name. I didn't even look up his name. I didn't even have a chance. But like,
see
the
this.
main actor, Shang-Chi, like, he is sick. Like, he's doing his own stunts. Like,
Simu.
okay, and
Similar.
all the fight scenes, like,
Yeah.
they're all like one shot. So when they're fighting
that-
and they're moving through
Yeah.
the like, there's like one where it's a train, right? They're moving through the train and stuff like that. It's all like
See,
one shot and it follows him, and I'm like, holy shit, this is sick. Like, I don't
fucking,
understand. Like, I honestly,
That-
I couldn't comprehend it.
that's what kind of like what I miss about like watching old Jackie Chan films. is
Yeah.
because if you there's even a YouTube thing out the channel that literally breaks down on like how great, like it basically tells you how Jackie Chan started
Yeah.
to like how he was when he done it, right? And it's like you can see him trying to find like it's like the rhythm of like fighting, right? So it's
Yeah.
like an opera.
It was like a
And then-
dance. It's so
Yeah,
good.
exactly.
Yeah.
And like you would see these fights and they'll be like one shot, but when it does cut, right, it cuts so perfectly that your eyes wouldn't even
Yeah,
notice it.
and I
Yeah.
will say honestly, that is what this was like. Like, when
Oh,
I was
nice,
watching it, like,
nice.
I don't even notice. So you know how, like, usually in some like Asian films and also some martial arts films and stuff like that, you see the people waiting for their turn to go in and fight.
Yeah.
This, nothing like that. Like, everyone took their opportunity, and the way he was fighting was just like, it was like if someone had learned martial arts and they were fighting for their life. It really felt like that.
God
if you take
damn,
the problem
nice.
is I've seen Black Widow, which was the one
Yeah.
that came out, and then I saw Shang-Chi, right? I saw those two back to back. The fight scenes in Black Widow, you could see them waiting to take their turn. This blows out of the water. Like, I honestly can't rave on about this film that much. Like, this is Winter Soldier fight scenes. I'm not gonna say the
Yeah.
whole film, but the fight scenes, Shang-Chi is up here. Like,
Thank-
it's crazy.
It's like what once you like you just gotta let these like directors have like freedom, man.
Yes, yeah.
Like, honestly, because like the more like films like this, you'll remember it. That's because of the storyline. It's like you said, right? Like when you told me like the first 10 minutes, it was like ass. It was garbage.
Yeah, it wasn't
right?
that great.
And the fight scene just like fucking elevated, and you completely forgot about like the
did.
last 10 minutes.
Like, and I'm not even gonna lie, the story itself is kind of like mediocre as well. Like, it's
Yeah.
it's like okay, right? The characters themselves, like, there's about three. There's like two characters that you're like, okay, they're really interested. The other two, I'm like, I don't care. But
Yeah.
the fight scenes were so good that it makes up for the entire film. Like, honestly, and it makes it sound like it's just fighting. It's not.
Yeah.
There's good dialogue as well, and you see like little, obviously it's Marvel, so Easter eggs and all that stuff. Like it's enough to watch that I really want to just see it again because of the fight scenes.
Oh damn!
Like
I really want to watch it now, man.
I really would. And I know you probably won't, but I do recommend going to see it like in IMAX because it is.
I'll probably go
good.
IMAX because I'm getting my fucking second jab sometime next week.
Yeah,
so,
like it just the seats vibrating every time you heard someone hitting. Like it was sick. Like it was so good. Like
extra £2 fucking worth.
yeah, it was. Like, I'm honestly because the thing is as well is I know that because it's IMAX, right? I would never ever. No, I can say I would never ever see that film again in IMAX. That's it, right? It's whenever I ever seen a film in IMAX again, it's not going to happen. Like, so I would honestly go and see it just to see that because you need to feel it. Like you need to feel it.
Yeah. see, I kind of had like the same thing with like when Batman vs Superman came out.
Yeah.
I saw it on IMAX and then I saw it like after again.
Yeah.
Like just a normal thing. It just doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Like, you know.
I think
it's just
I went
weird.
to see what was the film? Tenet. I went to see that in IMAX as well, and that was worth seeing in IMAX because it's such a big film, you know.
See.
No, honestly, like I can't rave about this film enough, and I think straight after like next month is Eternals as well, so it's actually quite close. So like there's some good shit coming up, man. Like I'm hyped.
Eternals, and then you have fucking Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness.
Well, I think Spider-Man first. Doctor Strange is next year, January, I think.
Yeah. Sorry.
So
fuck, this is really close together.
Yeah, like it's funny because I was talking about this at work actually. Like I'm trying to find people at work who like Marvel. Like and there's very few, which is funny. Like there was one guy, he's a gamer, right? And I literally like spoke to him. And I was like, oh, so do you watch any of the Marvel films? He's like, never really got into them. My sister loves them though. I'm like, how are you a gamer and you don't like Marvel films?
Hey man, games are just life for some people. Like, you know what I mean? It's like it's like a hardcore fucking gamer fans.
Yeah, like, and we got 2 new staff members, and I asked both of them. I was like, "So did you watch any Marvel?" They're like, "Nope," and I'm like, "Fuck!" Like, I just can't talk to anyone about it.
This is why workplace needs to be more fucking
social.
I need weird people to work with.
Yeah, exactly.
I need more weirdos. And I'm not saying anyone should be weirdos or can be like anything like that. Right? But it's just I need me. Because if I was at work, right, and I'm like fucking trying to talk about Marvel or anything, games, I'll be like, I'm so close to committing suicide and looking at this.
Exactly. Like, so it's like for instance, right, one of the examples is today, right? I was at work and the duty manager, like literally like the guy who's running the show, comes over and talks to me about Marvel for like 20 minutes.
See?
Like, he's like the head honcho guy, and he's just talking to me. He's like, "Oh, so did you see like Shang-Chi yet?" And I was like, "Yeah." I went to see it, and we were just chatting the whole time. Like, it was sick.
There you go. Like, how fucking nice of an environment that is.
Yeah, it is. It's good.
Such a vibe.
And like especially because he's like, you know, so high up. But I'm like, it's like it doesn't matter because Marvel's better. Like it doesn't matter.
You're one of us.
Yeah.
You're one of us.
But one thing I want to say about Shang-Chi before we move on, like, is it doesn't. If anyone's worried that it's going to be like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon sort of esque, like like where it's like, oh, they're going to be floating and running on water and shit like, it's not really like that. Like it doesn't feel like a Marvel film, I'll give you that. But it definitely doesn't feel like that. Like it's not like people just start floating in the air for no reason and stuff like that. Like I was a bit scared of that because in my opinion, like this is just my opinion, but when films like that with the like sort of Chinese sort of like martial arts where they start floating and stuff is on par with Bollywood for me. Like it feels the same sort of thing. It feels like because Bollywood is so like fake, that feels fake to me. So I you know do you know what I mean? Like it's that kind of vein. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying that I was hoping it didn't go this direction.
Controversy?
Yeah, why not? So let me know what you think as well, because to me, like when I start seeing them run on war and shit like that, it kind of puts me off. I
don't know. For me, I get what you're saying, but the way I saw like the whole martial arts when the film, I was like, man, this is like some next level. Like you're on crack. You're high when you directed this.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so the way I took it was like, man, this guy must have been on LSD when he fucking directed this and like made these guys do their fucking.
It's just like, oh, we have 2 people fighting. What if one of them floated? And you're like, whoa.
But for me in Bollywood, right, now this gets to my mind whenever I think of Bollywood. There was one scene in Bollywood that I saw. I don't know if it was a film or a fucking TV series, but
Yeah.
there was this lady falling from like from stairs, right?
I think I know what you
she's
mean. Yeah.
So this is the stairs, and she's falling over here, right? The camera cuts on so many faces, and I was like, this bitch is just on times 10 gravity.
Yeah. It was like 5 minutes of cuts.
Yeah, you're talking about, right?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That's the reason why for me. It's like Bollywood. It's just in its own like weird.
But it's the same. I agree. Like it's the same vein,
like,
is what I mean. Like it's just
it's
like I mean I've seen Bollywood one where one of them's falling down the stairs and then they get weirdly tangled in some sort of like curtain and they get hanged.
I've seen this,
and I'm like, what? And you see her go like this, and I'm like, people get pay good money to see like Bollywood as well.
Yeah, but it's like. They're trying to like create like their own drama, right? It's just it almost looks like a comedy because
and I think people don't take it seriously either. I think anyone who watches Bollywood don't take it serious.
Yeah, I mean, come on, there was a fucking guy there who was dodging bullets like Matrix, right? Kills someone with a banana. He peeled the banana and killed someone, and I'm like,
I don't think anyone takes it seriously. Like, I think there are some. I mean, obviously we probably see the ones that are a lot more funnier.
Like memes basically.
But like there are probably some that was really serious. So like. You know, same as like, it's probably like that's their comedy, I guess. But the cutting like tilted me because we don't even like cuts when it comes to fighting, right?
I hate cuts.
I hate cuts so much. But like that is just stupid. do.
I'm glad that you mentioned that Shang-Chi feels like a Jackie Chan film because that's kind of the one thing I was hoping for when it comes to like Marvel. Like, don't get me wrong, the fight scenes are great.
Yeah.
But so you almost see like. When certain directors gets the freedom, and time and money, they create Winter Soldier type level shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that they've taken like a risk with this one, where they made it like they gave the director more freedom and like more like just artistically.
Like, I mean,
it's great.
The director, whoever did like the cinematography as well, is on another level because like the camera work was fucking phenomenal. Like honestly, really, really good. You'll see this when you see the film. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about with the camera work. It's crazy.
Damn.
But like when it comes to like the story, could have maybe got a better writer. But it's not like it's not that bad. It's because the fighting and the cinematography is up here that the writing feels like it's there.
You almost lose the story, almost. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still great. Like, and it's one of the best Marvel films. Like. Quite easily.
Out now.
Yeah, not even just out now, like in general.
It's just in terms of like fight scenes and choreography and things like that.
Yeah,
cinematography.
Even like the story itself, it's relevant. It's all relevant to like Marvel and all that stuff. So it's actually good, and I'm really excited to see more from him, like Shang-Chi himself. Like, because I want to see more.
See.
Like,
well, he's gonna play a bigger role in the whole phase thing, right?
Yeah, I mean, from what I've seen, it looks like it. Not just from the film, but I mean in general.
Yeah. I'm glad that they did take just the whole kung fu shit and just.
Man, I mean, because like the original comics is just like he knows kung fu and that's it.
Just kung fu in the comics.
He doesn't even have anything, like no mystical abilities, nothing. It's just martial arts. But like actually seeing this guy fight, it got us like discussing like who would win in certain fights. Right now, he beats everyone in hand-to-hand combat, like quite easily. That's what I would say.
T'Challa?
Nah, he beats him easily.
T'Challa
got beat by Killmonger. Fuck out of here. Killmonger, like, don't even get me started on how they did T'Challa dirty.
I get why you're saying this. I'm sorry, because I'm just thinking about the comics, man.
Yeah.
The fucking comics.
No, yeah, but they did T'Challa dirty in the MCU because he should not have lost that fight.
Yeah.
Fucking bullshit.
Okay.
Don't want to turn this into a Marvel episode. Yeah.
With the soldier?
When you see him fight, Shang-Chi fight, you will know what I'm talking about.
Black Widow?
Yeah. He's easily Black Widow. Easily.
Okay.
You gotta see it. Honestly got to see it and then come back to me. You'll see what I mean. Oh, man.
I might watch it when I fucking get my vaccine done.
Like the day of. Like,
yeah, fuck it.
You've run out of there, the needle's still in your arm.
I'm ready for the cinema.
Book the ticket the same
But,
day.
but yeah, speaking about other things, how's your past 7?
My part 7. I mean, that was one of the biggest parts of it.
Jeez, easy.
Apart from that, I mean, I just came off of like my holiday, so I'm back at work, so depressed.
God
But
damn.
but it's not too bad. Like, I mean,
Hmm.
you know, responsibility and shit.
So it's just when you move out, man. Yeah.
Yeah, trying to get
Well,
back into gym is the hardest part, I think.
I want to get back to gym because I put on a fuck ton of weight.
Look, you're fine.
Jack!
You're fine. Stop doing that. It doesn't make any difference.
Fucking slap myself, it wiggles everywhere. God damn it.
One of those bloodhound things. Oof.
But speaking of work, anyways, so I'm pretty sure I told you that I was doing this thing, right? This basically, I'm in Universal Credit right now, and I told my mentor, or the lady, was like, what kind of job do you want to get into? And I was like, woodwork. So she recommended me to do this groundskeeping maintenance for like parks and like just like areas, but yeah. So I did the training.
How long was the training?
The training was like 4 days, which was actually dog shit. Okay. No joke. Because I went there. The guy that was supposed to be teaching us, right, he ordered some stuff, but it never came.
It never came?
Yeah, it never came, right? So he was like, no, tomorrow it's fine. We're going to get sorted. So this whole time we were just doing like paperwork and like, which is health and safety and stuff, right? Which is cool for me. I didn't mind. But it's like, there was literally no physical training shown to us. Right? And at the end of Jack, this is no joke. At the end of the last day, right? It never came. So he was like, okay, I give this man applause for trying to give us like a task to do. He made us write down individually a step by step on how to make our own tea. Cup of tea, by the way. Cup of tea.
Oh my god.
Cup of tea, right? And we had to write it in the order, and the reason why he said is because if everyone didn't follow the same rules, which I'm like, there's rules for making fucking tea.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, cool. So if no one followed the same rules, there would be chaos in work. So that's why you have to follow the same rules. And I'm like,
he could have just said that.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Does this guy like work works for the company?
No, he was hired from Kent.
This is right. The reason I asked that is that this man was getting paid money to tell other people to write how to make tea. Like, how much the whatever companies spend on this man?
Well, this is council. That's the thing. This is because
that's even worse because it's our money.
Exactly. The thing is, this whole thing is basically if you're under universal credit, you'd be eligible to like be with the council basically, right?
Yeah.
And I was just like, man, is this how council like treat like work shit? That's how they train people. No wonder why.
Baffles me, man.
No one's going anywhere.
Like, because council is funded by taxpayers, right?
Exactly.
So then they've gone, do you know what? We need a really good investment. Let's fucking hire this guy to teach everyone how to do groundskeeping. Which it doesn't even sound like he even knew how to do that anyway. Because he could have given you some basics, but instead he just taught you paperwork.
Yeah, we walked around, did some paperwork. I went in there on the last day.
Yeah.
I just filled up my name, put my contact deals and shit. After 45 minutes, finish. And this was supposed to be a 9 a.m. till 4 p.m. I went there
for 45 minutes.
I was out by like half 10.
Oh my god! Did you get anything for this?
No, because apparently we're guaranteed an interview at the end of the whole fucking course thing, right?
Yeah.
I was supposed to have an interview Thursday. The Thursday gone.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Oh
no email, no phone call, no text. I even emailed the person who like emailed me the thing. So when I went like the day after, I had a job in job center, right?
Yeah.
I went there. I was like, yeah. So I never heard from them ever again. And this was supposed to be the job that you recommended me, and you put my name down.
Yeah.
And I actually changed my whole fucking sleeping schedule for this because I'm a night person.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
This was not fun. My fiance did not like it. I was getting the full beat down because of this. I was like, you know what? It's gonna be good money because it is good money.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But it was just I was never followed upon.
Like,
Never followed up.
what makes me laugh is, or what probably happened in my mind, or what I like to
Mm.
think, it's the person that they organized it. The stuff never came. You know, he ended up barely doing anything. So they were just like, do you know what? Let's forget about it. It didn't happen. We don't even want to talk to these people again. Block them. It didn't happen. We're gonna start fresh with a new candidate.
The thing is, and so I'm supposed to be receiving like 2 certificates for doing this course in like 4 to 5 weeks apparently.
You ain't getting that shit.
Yeah, exactly. I've just been like, I just wasted like 4 or 5 days of my life waking up early for no fucking reason. So, you know what? I got a bit of cardio going there. Fine, I don't mind it. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, that's pretty much all the things I gained. Oh, and this health and safety shit that I already knew from working in
that you haven't got a certificate for. So
yeah, that's literally it.
So no, it's not proven to anyone that you've done it.
Exactly, and it was just like
pointless.
Fuck you.
Absolutely fucking pointless.
Someone's burning bodies outside my house.
It's not like burning.
It's something burning, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, it kind of like resonates with my workplace because we've got like this whole thing where, you know, we're not hiring anyone, and the people we're hiring are uni students, so they're going to be gone because they're going back to uni.
Yeah.
It's just like, and we still need people when they're gone. Like, it doesn't, you know, and it's the same sort of thing because it's like we don't use our money effectively. Do you know what I mean?
There's
a lot of bureaucracy that you need to do.
That's so weird, man.
In everyone's workplace, I guess.
Yeah, so you're hiring uni students who's basically leaving.
I mean, don't get me wrong, they work hard. They do work hard. They're great. But they're gone from now, so September till December. Because of term, isn't it?
Yeah. And that's it.
Yeah.
That's literally it. And like, because you are the main OGs over there who've like been working there for like however many years, that's going to be stuck there with all those workload, being forced to come in on your holidays and shit.
Yeah.
Good luck.
It's also it's also teaching people how to do the job, and then they're gone in 2 months. That's probably the most annoying part.
That's baffed right there, man.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. That like the amount of times I've heard like, I remember the place you're working in is great and stuff, but it's like the way they treat their staff and the way they do the whole work thing. It's.
I mean, my department's the best department of it. That's the worst part about it. Is that ours is the best part? Yeah. Like the catering and stuff. So.
I mean that pretty much tells you, right, that like they don't really give a shit. I mean, I'm pretty sure that you told me like one time that there was like you were so fucking busy, but also understaffed. But like you were basically forced to get people from merchandising.
We had to get people from cleaning, from admissions, reception, and like I think managers to come and help because we didn't have anyone. Oh.
And where was your manager? Who was on holiday?
But that's the thing. I don't blame them for having holiday, right? Like because you gotta have a holiday. I mean, at the moment we've got a situation where there's a bunch of staff that can't take holidays because there's no one to cover them. So you know what I mean? That's kind of like the shittest part. But I don't know. Like, how was your part 7 apart from the work?
It's been good. I've been kind of. Actually, I talked about this on my stream yesterday. So I'm thinking of actually going on like full like dedicating like making emotes and stuff for like streamers.
I like graphic designing stuff.
Yeah, graphic designing, right? So I'm basically trying to figure out like pricing and stuff because I'm basically gonna, by the end of this week I want to open my own Etsy store.
Oh yeah, Etsy.
I basically just do like emotes for Twitch or background or
banners and stuff like that. Yeah,
banners, things like that, or anything like customizable. And I'm just trying to figure out like the price range because
I think you should do it because I mean you've got talent. I mean you're doing my emotes like for Twitch like now I'm allowed at emotes. But like I don't know. I think you've got good talent there. I mean, you've done all the artwork for this YouTube channel and all that stuff. Like even our other YouTube channels. So, and you've definitely got a style, and I think like people will like that style.
It's easy. So yeah, that's what I've been trying to figure out. Because the reason why I wanted to do this now is because I was kind of encouraged by the American friend.
Do you know what? Like, yeah. I was gonna say before you say this, I also want to give you a slap because I said this to you about 2 months ago that you should do this.
No,
You should make emotes. And now you're like, oh, I want to dedicate the credit to this other guy. I'm like, fuck you, man.
I'll give the credit to you as well. But I said the reason why I was kind of encouraged more is because he was like, because I already did his emotes, right?
Yeah.
So he was like, yeah, I kind of need more emotes. I was like, all right, cool, I'll try and do it, he said he'll pay me though. So I was like,
think
all
you
right,
should.
cool.
Yeah, you should get paid.
Yeah, but then he gave up a good point. He was like, there's people in Etsy who are charging way off. Like the fucking price is deranged, dude. Right?
Yeah.
And the quality is pretty shit.
Yeah.
So I think my quality is is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking doing like one for like £10, but like the more you get, the more basically it's like one for £10. If you get two, it goes down to £18. If you get three, it goes down to like 17 or
so
16.
Like
you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. And he said, man, you should be charging more. But I was like, man, just I don't know.
Start off small, I think. Yeah.
Exactly. Start off small. But yeah, so thanks to you and the American friend. So thinking of doing that by this.
Because like, I mean, you made emotes not just for him, but for another streamer. So like, you from that point, even before when you made this stuff, I even said to you like when I was saying, when we were doing the YouTube stuff, I was like, you did the whole branding for this channel. You could even sell that. Do you know how many people want to buy branding or buy? I can't remember what it's called. Franchising. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
So they want to buy like franchises and or franchising because like sometimes people want to rebrand their whole stream.
See.
So you know how like on Streamlabs they have the part where you can buy overlays. You could even make that because you're good. You have an art style like this, as I said. This could even be an overlay. Do you know what I mean? Like even you've done it already. It's here on our screen. Of course, it needs tweaking, but I'm just saying you've done it.
Yeah.
So like, instead of saying Strange Origins, it can say we'll be back. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, do you know? So it's already done.
Yeah.
You have that sort of talent to do that, and you've got the experience because you've done it with like, I mean, with me will be the third streamer. So you could even say you've done it with 3 Twitch affiliates. Do you know what I mean? So
that's true.
It's you've got the portfolio, and you can even do some like branding for like I would say like a good way of doing your portfolio as well is pick some really big streamers and then like do branding for them, but that's just an example that you could give to somebody else. So like when they go, like this is what I did for like a mock-up of Dr. Lupo's one or something like that, like But yeah, no, I think it's a great idea. I mean, like you should definitely go for that. I mean, and still keep up the streaming because I still think it's good.
Hopefully do good that and they don't get like a part-time job.
Get you to affiliate. Then me and you can actually do like affiliate streams. It'd be sick.
Squad streams,
Oh, I hope so. That would be great.
Oh, that'd be fucking fantastic. But,
trying to plug my Twitch channel wherever I go.
Yeah, I saw you like hardcore like networking on Twitter.
Yeah.
God damn.
I mean, that's probably partly the reason why I got to 50 like quick. Well, not quick, but it took 3 months.
See, I wish I had that, but it's just for me, it's a bit. I'm not saying it is for you.
I know what you're gonna say.
It's cringe.
Yeah.
Right, but it's like I just.
Do you know what? See, the way I did it though is it wasn't so much like there was a couple of ones where I was like, hey, like check me out, blah blah blah, right? That's just that's just advertising, right? Is the way I see it. But and the other ways where I was actually talking to people on Twitter. That's the thing. I was talking to people, and I'm still talking to them now. It's not like hey, I'll follow you and then you follow me and we'll never talk again. I'm trying to build a community with people. I'm not gonna say their names on the podcast, like their Twitch names and stuff. But there's about 3 or 4 Twitch streamers, other Twitch streamers who's followed me, have dropped into my stream. I've dropped into their stream and I've spoken to them and I'm talking to them on DMs and stuff. Like, and I was talking to them about even just their life. So it's not so much like what you see on the front page, like of me going, hey, this is my stream, check it out. It goes beyond that. It's not just me putting my link to my Twitch channel. Like
Jack.
there's like other things where I'm talking to them behind the scenes and saying like, I mean, there's a couple of times where we streamed together, and somebody's dropped into my stream. I'm like, hey, yeah, and you were like, where did you know them from? And I was like, from Twitter. Like,
Jesus.
I mean, I I was quite proud of myself because I didn't do anything with Instagram, and the only reason why I'm proud of that is that I didn't beg any of my friends to follow me on Twitch, which I'm not saying. I'm not saying that's a problem. Absolutely fucking do it, right? I just didn't want to flood my Instagram with Twitch because I've already flooded it with Strange Origins. So like, I didn't want to shove it down my friends' throats and be like, "Hey, follow me here, follow me here, follow me here," you know?
Yeah, I think I tried doing that with. Before I did the whole Twitch. Actually, I was on and off with Twitch and with Facebook gaming.
Yeah, you did it with Facebook, didn't you? Yeah.
And I did it with Facebook, and I just like I was like, I feel so bad because they're constantly getting like daily because I was doing this daily.
Yeah.
They're constantly getting notifications that I'm live and shit.
Yeah.
And it's that, right? My mom is on my Facebook, so when she's like, oh, so you just she would say hi and stuff, and I was like, hi, how's it going? But I didn't want to say mom.
Yeah.
But I also didn't want to say like her first name because that's mad disrespectful.
Yeah, yeah.
So I just ignore it. But like, it's kind of cringe to just like have it on Facebook because that's basically your friends or your family things being shoved down their throat. Like you said, you didn't want like.
I didn't want to flood it.
Happening.
I mean, go on.
I'm sorry, and I'm kind of glad that like with Twitch, I was just kind of like we were kind of like just left on our own, and then people followed in their own. Yeah. Not just because they've been forced to. Like,
I mean, that's what I was gonna say is that like the people that have followed me and the people that I talk to pretty much like every day on Twitch.
See.
I don't know them in real life.
Yeah.
Apart from obviously you. So like, it's not like people follow me on there and then like I'm like, oh cool, thanks for following me by the way, like right here in front of me. It's the people that have followed me on there that are 50. I think I'm on 52, 54 followers now. It's literally people that I don't know, and that's what's great is that I'm building this connection with people. Again, I won't say their names, but 3 or 4 or 5 people that keep coming back into stream, and I'm finding out about their day, and they're finding out about my day. You know, and we've even played a few games with some of the people, and like it's been eye opening. Like it's been an experience. You know what I mean? Like because we especially because they're younger as well, which I didn't really.
I feel so old. Like
I do feel old. Right? Like I won't lie to you.
It feels almost like I'm like just. I can't understand like just grooming them on and shit.
Oh god!
Like I know that's probably the worst time I could fucking say, but it's like it feels like I'm just like.
Well, that's how the game is played, though. Like, you know, when you get to a certain age, you get a bit more confidence, right? And when you're their age, most people don't have that confidence, so they don't start streaming or do anything like that. So we're in like the prime area where we can do something. We're not too old where people call us boomers, even though some people do, but we're not too young where we haven't got confidence.
We fucking know you.
You know who you are.
No, I'm joking, but yeah, no, it's great because like I just said, we get to talk to branch out and meet like people who are like how basically like us.
Yeah.
And like play games with them and stuff, and it's just like it's nice to have that like small community.
That's what I mean, that's partly like the main reason like I want to do Twitch streaming is that. To build a community and to build a group of friends and a group of people that we can play games with, and you know that's why I want to set up a Discord and have people in there like they can just come in chat, like they can play games with other people, and they can meet as well. Like, and I'm a big like believer of paying it forward. Like the people that that followed me, I've tried to push on to you, and I've tried to push on to like Toad and Love Now and all that stuff, right? You know, I'm trying to like push on to other people that can actually like listen to it, because I'm not gonna just hoard these followers like a dragon, like and just be like they're mine. Like, do you know what I mean? Like I even pushed it onto like Ishak, and sometimes they prefer Ishak to me, and that's fine. Like, do you know what I mean? Like that's part of it.
Ishak, they see Ishak and be like, man, that man can dance.
Yeah, exactly. But that's part of the reason, isn't it? Like, if you guys want to watch them, like that's your prerogative. But I'm glad I at least like helped you find them.
Easy. Yeah. Anyway, I'm glad I'm the same. Yeah.
That's gonna be it for our 50th episode. Nothing really exciting.
Yeah. Our weekly life.
Yeah. Oh, actually, like there was one last anecdote. I was riding my bike and some guy was like tried to block me out of the way. He tried to body block me out of the way. I wasn't on the pavement. Like it was the road. Like he was trying to take me out.
Does he just want to fight?
Yeah, I don't know. He was like, "Oh, you're meant to be over there," and I was like, "What?"
What? And the fucking pavement?
And then like I was just got angry because I'm trying to like I'm trying to go to work. And I'm just like, shush, shut your mouth.
It's like it's hard enough I'm going to work. Now I gotta deal with your bullshit.
Yeah, it's like, get out of the fucking way. Like, oh my god, the amount of people, by the way, that nearly hit me on the car. Like, Jesus
You should
Christ.
have a fucking horn. You should have a horn.
I've got a little fucking bell. It's like ding ding.
Nah, fuck the bell. It's fucking tape in a fucking horn. And when you see bang,
the air horn, yeah.
Fucking,
The
exactly.
amount of fucking I'm not gonna lie, I do hate other cyclists. Like
They pave a bad way. I'm not gonna lie.
they do. They just keep going through red lights, and I'm like, oh.
And I'm one of those.
Yeah, you are. You're a cunt. Like, they go through a red light. Yeah, you ride on a pavement. They go through a red light, and then everyone looks at me like it's my fault. Like I didn't tell them to do that.
Your people, Jack.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure someone tried to swerve into me today, not to hit me, just to scare me. And I'm like, fuck off. Yeah,
you scare me. I have your license plate in your fuck, mate.
I sue you. But anyway, this has been Strange Oranges podcast. We are going to be doing another one next week. We're not sure if we're going to do the what if thing. I think we're going to do it at the end. Like now.
Yeah, I mean,
we
we pretty much missed. Well, I missed like last week, the week before.
Yeah.
And had to like watch it like literally last week. And
so I think what we'll do is we'll watch all of them. Have a final episode sort of thing, just to sort of like recap everything and say it, and also maybe like a reviewish, like say, is it worth watching? Because is it worth your time? Yeah. We don't know, like that sort of thing. But yeah, we're gonna be doing another episode next week. We're also live every day on Twitch. So if you wanna give us a little watch, the link will be in the description.
Yes. And hopefully we get the 100 fucking video.
Yeah,
that has to be that has to be massive.
It's here's to another 50. It'll be a year and a half. So from now, like yeah.
Shit, it feels old.
Unless we start doing 2 episodes a week.
Oh God.
But yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Leave a like, subscribe, all that crap, and then we'll see you next time. Peace.
Peace.